All right, I'm assuming we're live. So this is gonna be unlike any live stream I've ever done before, guys. Let me ask something first. How many of you play on my Minecraft server? Just say me. All right. So then another question right after that. How many of you have been lied to on the server? Answers probably most of you guys. So heads up, this video is gonna be about some people on the server who've been lying to me, who've been lying to you. And I just found out yesterday actually, and I made this video as soon as I could. I think live streams are the best way to let you all know, so let's get right into it. I recorded this today just to get my side of the story out and to show you guys what's really happening. Enjoy. This is not gonna be a nice video. Not sure how. Hey, what's up everyone? Dark here. This is not gonna be a nice video. Not sure how I'm gonna be releasing this, but it's about the server. So if some of you are regulars on the server, you might have noticed in the past week I've been more involved in the server. I want to play on it more. I want to become like part of the staff, since it's Dark's corner after all, and I thought it wouldn't be fair if I wasn't as involved as a lot of the staff team. Problem is, during the past week I've uncovered some stuff about the current head staff, some really bad stuff. So just to say it boldly, a lot of the staff, like the higher ups, have been lying to me and they've been lying to you guys. I uncovered this all within the past couple of days. It all started this week when a player, that one guy 19 I believe his name was, his in-game name was, he was banned, and he sent me a message about his ban. And I saw this as a good opportunity to get involved with the moderating and all that stuff. So I looked into his ban, and he was banned by Spiley. And I didn't really think it was a good reason. The reason why he was banned is because he was annoying. And the reason why he was annoying is because he asked the staff, Spiley, some questions. So I had heard from the staff that they've been having a bit of stress from the server, from moderating, and I understand that. That's also one of the reasons why I wanted to get more involved into the server. The problem is, I told that one guy, 19, let's call him David for now, I told him, I'll unban you, but just do remember that the staff's under a lot of stress, a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on with, for example, donations, not being able to not receiving donations and all that stuff because PayPal is down. And that's something I'll talk about later, about the whole PayPal thing. So I unbanned him, and I played on the server a little bit. And when I left, I went out to work out. When I got back, he had sent me a message again because he was banned by Spiley. And the reason for that was because, according to Spiley, David had been swearing at him as soon as he joined. So I've talked with David in private messages, and he seems like a very nice guy. He just wants the best for the server. So I thought, this doesn't seem like David. Let's check it out. So Spiley said he had a screenshot. I asked for the screenshot, and this is when the first big red flag came up. I mean, at this point, I didn't trust Spiley anymore. So this is the screenshot that Spiley sent me. You might notice the name in this screenshot is not that one guy 19, it's that one guy L9. It's a fake screenshot that Spiley used to ban an innocent person. So that's already messed up by itself. So I unbanned him again, and I told Spiley, honestly, I think you faked the screenshot. And at that point, like, I was thinking, he lied about this. Usually whenever they ban someone, I just assumed there was a reason for it, that they did something. And that was on me. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been more involved from the start. But I started looking into more stuff. So I looked into the ban. I downloaded the chat logs from that day. And I found some bad stuff. I got the most important parts. So I hope you guys can see this clearly. But what's happening here, these are the chat logs. I cut out all the parts that aren't important, but you can find the full chat logs of that entire day in the description, just so you guys can look through everything, and who knows, maybe you guys will find something else that I missed. Anyways, we're gonna start here. There was a new player on the server called IK Slayer 7. So one of the moderators, the Lucas, asks the MGRF who IK Slayer is. And MGRF says it's an IRL friend, a friend in real life. Okay, so that's already, I mean, you can invite your real life friends, that's no problem. But what happens next is the big problem. So Spiley messages Slayer and asks him, okay, do me a favor. I'm just gonna read this out. Slayer says, Spiley, yeah. Spiley says, I'm gonna give you a nick, which means he's gonna change his in-game name. And when I relog, can you PM me something along the lines of insulting me with swear words? So do remember, guys, this is after David, aka that one guy, got unbanned from me because I believed he didn't have a reason to get banned. And at this point, I was like, maybe Spiley was getting annoyed, maybe he was having stress, that's why he banned him. I mean, okay, that can happen, it's okay. But this just proves that they're not fit to be developers, they're not fit to be staff, they're not fit to run a Minecraft server with a lot of young people. I mean, this is just wrong, and I blame myself partially for not being involved in the server more, but more on that later. Anyways, Slayer says, yeah, sure. So Spiley nicknames Slayer that one that 19, and this somehow translates to that one guy 19 or something. So he nicknames him. And then they go ahead and test it. And when Spiley says that it works, Slayer confirms, swear. Should I swear? Okay. So Spiley says, okay, remember PM when I relog. So Spiley disconnects. And then he connects again. And at this point, Slayer's name is that one that 19 in game. And in here he says it didn't work, Spiley. It says not allowed. So something didn't work. So Spiley just says, PM me again, just do it like F word or something. Alright, so ETQ here says Slayer. I'm not sure why he said that. So he says, yeah, ETQ, I'm helping Spiley. So I'm not sure if ETQ is involved. I'm not gonna... Okay, all I know for real is that Spiley did this. I don't know about ETQ or the rest of the staff. So that's all I know. ETQ seems like a nice guy, so I'm not gonna claim he did anything. I just included this just in case. So yeah, ETQ, I'm helping Spiley. ETQ says, okay, minds his own business. So Spiley at this point says, he messages Slayer, he says, try F word, U, C word or something, XD. He finds it funny somehow. I don't find this funny at all. So Slayer does as he's told. Ask if it's okay. And Spiley says, yeah, great, do that when I relog. So he disconnects again. Slayer says, okay, no problem. He connects again. And he does as he's asked. And then he thanks him. And Slayer says, no problem. And then Spiley says, Dark me, unbanned a kid who shouldn't have been just because he had Hero. Hero is a rank on the server. And this is not true. Guys, when I ban someone or when I unban someone or when I look at someone on the server, I don't look at their ranks. I just look at them as players. So this is just a lie from Spiley. So Spiley says, I'm rebanning him but needed some more evidence. So right here we can see Spiley. In the first place, he didn't have a reason to ban him. He said he was annoying. But the only reason why he was annoying, according to Spiley, was because he was asking questions. You're free to ask questions on the server. So he pretty much faked evidence to ban someone, an innocent person on the server. And at this point I was thinking, okay, so he's willing to do this. How do I know he hasn't done this before? This is the only time where I actually caught him. So who knows? Maybe he's done it before. Now I have to reconsider unbanning everyone on the server because I don't know if all the bans are legit. Anyways, let's continue. Okay, so Slayer says, okay, right. And then Slayer says, can I do one more thing then? I'll do it really offensive if you want. So yeah, they say, okay. With the XD, they find it funny for some reason. So they do it again. So according to Slayer, apparently this wasn't offensive enough. So he did it even worse. So when Spiley leaves the game and rejoins, this is what Slayer messages him. This is also what I got in the screenshot. I'll show it right now on the... So what he says here is Spiley, F word this, S word server, F word you, and your dirty N word family. F word you and F word gay owner. Done. XD. And of course he thanks him because it's a very nice thing to do to get an innocent person banned. No problem, thank you for helping me fix that, he says. He tells Slayer, well, Spiley, thank you very much for showing me how you are as a person, for showing me how the server is being run. Okay, and then this is a little bit of an extra thing. So I haven't been on the server much before this week. And that's on me. I should be on the server more often, but on this day I noticed Spiley doing this. Fake join Dark Corners YT. And what this does is faking me joining the game. So it says here that I joined the game, but I didn't. It's this command. So what Spiley does is pretend that I joined the game, and then he impersonates me. He says, guys, I wasn't joking, by the way. Be sure to subscribe to Indigo Games because I couldn't have done this without them. Now this in itself isn't bad. I mean, if they had asked me to do this for them, I would have done it. I mean, that's no problem. I put them in the live stream description too. I've shouted them out in some of the live streams on the server too. But the fact that he would impersonate me and do this, and then lie, like right here he says, I seriously need to go out now, my family's waiting, which wasn't true. When I left the server, I said I was gonna go and have something to eat. So if he's lying about this, how do I know he hasn't joined as me before and said some worse things? I don't know. And that's his fault that he does that, but it's also partially my fault, because if I was involved in the server more, this wouldn't be happening. So then he fake leaves, and then a member, King Flopsy17, who has a very good memory, he says, I thought Dark left to eat. So this causes players to raise eyebrows, like I did say that. So am I lying? No, I'm not lying. This isn't me. So Spiley then says, he said earlier he was going to dinner with his mom and stuff, which wasn't true. I was just eating at home. So then right here I see, so is the server going down when you leave or not? So apparently they are wanting to leave the server, which they can tell me. I mean, if they want to leave the server, I'm not gonna hold them. If they want to do other stuff, that's fine. I mean, I appreciate what they did for the server. Don't appreciate this stuff as much, but what they did do well, I appreciate that. So in here he says, please keep such remarks in Discord on Indigo Games. So at this moment I'm thinking, I'm gonna check the Discord. Now at this moment Slugger Mac is here, and he says, I totally respect your decision. I'm sorry to hear the way things have been for the developers. I will make sure to keep anything said on the Discord within the Discord as well. So guys, just to play devil's advocate, Slugger Max seems like a nice person. You have to remember, anyone who's heard something about me or about how the server is being run, etc, etc, you're talking with a proven liar. So liar slash. So I'm assuming Spiley said something to Slugger Mac, which makes Slugger Mac respect his decision, etc, etc, which I believe we can't blame Slugger Mac or anyone else for that. And what I did now, I found their Discord, and I joined their Discord, and there I found some more troubling stuff. So as you guys know, we have a store on the site. Now I'm not the one who set up the store. The store was set up by the developers. All I did was purchase a survival server after we hit the milestone on the donations for the live streams. And I did what I promised. I said, as soon as we hit this, I'm gonna buy a survival server, which I did. I didn't have any experience with running a server in Minecraft, so all I did was survival, give out the IP, and play on it with other people. And as a thank you for the people who did donate, I gave them game mode 1, which was a bad decision for me because we got some grief here, but that's on me. But soon after that, I got a little email from the MGRF. So this is the first time I ever heard of Thomas. I'll make sure his email is blurred out because I don't think it's okay to show random emails online. Okay, so he says, hey Dark. So before this, I didn't know that. We can check. This was back in December, end of December. So that's, hey Dark, I recently just logged onto your servers, on your server, and it seems chaotic. I don't know if this is how you wanted it, but I have been developing and creating servers for 5+ years. If you need any assistance at all, plugins, coding, even building, please don't hesitate to ask. I would like to point out that I am 17 years of age, that I am not some kind of kid trying to gain OP, as that is just ridiculous. I'm simply trying to help you out, as I love watching your YouTube videos, and it would be a pleasure to help with your server. Also, if it helps, I'm currently studying software development, so I know what I'm doing when it comes to coding. So at this point, I wasn't really thinking about hiring a developer or anything. I was looking into getting some anti-griefing plugins, learning how to implement those, and then just make the server as vanilla as possible. So I responded, hey Thomas, chaotic is a good word. I've never hosted a server before, so I'm not sure what the right plugins would be to prevent griefing, but keeping the server as close to vanilla as possible. If you have any advice, that would be very helpful. I am using Multicraft to configure the server. Thanks for the support and a happy new year. So at this moment, I wasn't really thinking about getting him on as a developer, because I know developing stuff is hard. I wasn't thinking about paying any developers or hiring one for money. So at this point, I just asked for advice, at which Thomas responds, thanks for replying. I've hosted and made many servers before, so I'd be happy to show you some amazing pre-made plugins to start off any server, and keeping it vanilla is not too hard while keeping away the griefers. I have used Multicraft before. If you wish to trust me with the login to do this for you, that'd be extremely convenient and a little bit easier. If you wish to contact me a little bit better to get to know me, as I know right now I'm just another guy of the web, you can use my Skype, blah blah blah, I'm gonna blur this out, to contact me. If you don't have that, I have a Discord server that my friend manages, we can use. Either way, please think about it and try and trust me to help me, to let me help you out there. You seem like a genuinely great guy and would be an absolute pleasure to help out. Many thanks, Thomas. So Thomas seems like a nice guy who wants to help out. But he's right, I don't know him. He sent me an email, but I thought, you know what, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So I said, I will be fine, give you some access to the Multicraft panel, but I have no idea how to create an account for you. And I wanted to join the Discord server. So, alright, that's great. I'm just heading out at this moment. And then when I'm back, I'll be sure to give you Discord and help you set up with the server. So he says an easy way of doing it is just allow me to use my account. So mine, Dark's account. And he said there's an user section, etc. So I made a user for him. That's what I did. And I let him set up some stuff. So let's continue here. So what they did on the server. Let me go on the server website real quick. So this is the server website. I don't own this website. This website is owned by, I believe, the MGRF, Thomas, or any of the other developers. They set up this website after I told them, here you go, Multicraft, you can help me set up the survival server. So a couple of things. You can see here the shop. All of this belongs to this website. I have not set up anything here. All the payments go through their PayPal. I do not get the payments in my PayPal. I can actually show you guys right now. So just remember that every donation goes through their PayPal, goes through this website. I do not own this website. All I own is a survival server. And about the survival server, when I first started the server, I was planning on keeping it survival. I was not planning on adding any other game modes until Thomas, the MDRF, was talking about a custom Herobrine game mode called Last Stand, which I'm pretty sure no one has seen before. So he asked me for permission to purchase another server with these donations. You know what? Before we do that, we're actually gonna go about the donations. So if you go in this Discord, so this is the Indigo Games Discord. And if I look for people talking about me, so I wasn't in this Discord before until I started seeing the red flags. So here are some more lies about me, which I do not appreciate. Okay, so here it goes. So here's Spiley, a very honest person, as I've just shown you guys. Those of you may know there has been some drama between the devs and a group of people. These people are causing issues on the server, however, because they donated Dark. Dark refuses to give them the punishment they deserve. These people have been insulting the developers and saying how we broke the server. Since Dark only cares about money rather than the staff, myself and the MGRF, unsure about Zalen, have decided to leave. When we do this, we shall return Dark's Corner to its original state, since Dark appears to be more sided with the people that enjoy insulting us. We will be informing Dark at some point in the future when we plan to leave, and because a lot of you in here are trusted, we believe that you will not tell him until the time comes. Indigo Games will still be active, and we shall be looking for new work, and we'll keep you posted. Okay, so all the people in this Discord, I don't blame them for anything. They've been lied to. They've been manipulated. So let's talk about some of the stuff. So these people that are causing issues, the issues we're talking about are speaking out against mod abuse. We've seen Spiley is willing to fake evidence. You know, we have a rule on the server that you can't swear. Yet I've gotten some screenshots from players that are showing me that moderators, a lot of times Spiley, are swearing. So since Dark only cares about money rather than the staff, which is not true, I do not own the PayPal account. You can see right here, payments from Dark Corners. This email belongs to Charlie. The last time I ever received a payment from the server was back in March. You can see right here. If we copy this email, and go all the way back, this is before the server even existed. I've gotten 3 payments in total from the server. The last payment was in March. I do not own the PayPal account. And then you're gonna say, well, you did receive payments. That's true, but we agreed to this. So if I go to Zalen, I've PM'd him on Discord. So, and by the way, I haven't really found anything about Zalen, so take that as you want. Okay, so hey dude, so we have 520 pounds in the PayPal. That's how much we got in donations, which is a lot of donations. First, I'll take it, you want the cut. And second, all we need is 65 pounds for the server. So these were the servers that they purchased. I only owned the survival server, which I paid out of my own pocket, just to keep it up. The server wasn't very expensive. It was like, right now I'm paying 25 euros to keep survival up, which I'll gladly keep paying. But anyway, so they take the fees for their servers out of the donations. So they don't pay it out of their pockets. They pay it from donations, okay? And if we divide it as an equal pay, which is between 3 people, then we each get 152 pounds. But it's your server, so your call. So I say fine by me. We agreed on 1/3, which we did. If you go to the Discord, we search for Eurocard. I'm the first person to mention this, by the way. So when I saw we were getting quite some donations, I said, yo boys, so this is back in January. Yo boys, we got to see about transferring the donation money at the end of the month and what your cut should be. So they did not ask me for a cut, which I guess is nice of them, but I believe they deserve the cut. So nice, depending on how you want to divide it, that's that's like 61 pounds each if we divide it by 3. So yeah, dividing it by 3 seems fair enough to me. If they didn't agree, they could have said so, but we agreed with dividing it by 3, which, remember guys, they have the PayPal. So they decide if they ever send me money, which they did 3 times. If we see here, like, for example, this was back in March. I believe this was the last payment I got. So if we see right here, if you divide this by 3, we each get 152 pounds. If we look right here, I did not get 152 pounds. But you know, that's okay. Maybe they needed more money for the servers. It's okay. I run the server for fun. All this money is just extra. So that's the PayPal stuff. Let's see what else I was going to talk about. Hey, what's up everyone? Dark here. This is Alright, so that was the pre-recorded video. So I think what we'll be doing now is I'm gonna answer some questions in the chat. So any questions you guys have? I hope everything was clear. I hope you saw every single lie about me. I hope I disproved every lie about me, like the server, I'm taking all the donations, I'm doing this just for money. It's not true. Server is a passion project. That's it. So I'll be reading the chat now. for any questions. And you know, this is a pretty negative stream, so I'll be sure to probably stream something later tonight, something more fun. So any questions, guy? Dude, will Spiley get banned from your server? No, he already is banned. I know for a fact this has been going on for a while. I've gotten screenshots from people telling me staff are abusing their powers, that kind of stuff. And I always thought these guys probably broke the rules, and now they're coming to me to cry. And I'm a bit ashamed for thinking that, because fact is, people came to me because they believed they weren't being treated right. And for a while I was just ignoring it because I assumed the staff was doing the right thing. So if you're banned and you think you're banned for a wrong reason, PM me on Discord, email me. My email's on the channel page of my channel, and I'll see how it goes with the server. I'll have to see how I can unlink the server from them and make it just survival for you guys. Who knows, maybe I'll even take away donations and do it free of charge, so you can't even donate. I'll pay everything out of my pocket. I'll see how it goes. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all for listening to me. And I'll see you next time. I'll make sure this live stream is available for the people who want to rewatch it. Peace out, everyone. Are you sure Spiley is the only one? Good question. I know Spiley has friends. I haven't really found much about his friends, so I'm gonna assume, you know, I'm not gonna assume the worst. I'm gonna assume Spiley and his friends were his backup. You know, I do the same for my friends if they were in trouble. So see you all later, guys.